Okay, perhaps I'll have to cut all of this in a separate video because the music is pretty loud and I might get drowned out by it. And seeing as that mostly happened, well, for the most of my first Let's Play, I mostly got drowned out, I'm not going to risk that. But that's it. Some boss fight, huh? Anticlimactic, but yeah, it is a running game, so you couldn't really uh, think of some sort of gunfight at the end. A bit, but I think a boss fight like the fight with Celeste would have been a lot better for the end. They played their cards before they had finished the game, I think. But yeah, my thoughts on this game, very good. Well, with a few flaws though. A bit too much attention to being able to grab almost every ledge, because that at times can get you to grab onto a ledge that you shouldn't even be possible. That could be ironed out. That's a problem with easily walking over ledges that might be fixed. But now let me talk a bit about what what I think is going to be in the sequels, because as stated before, this is part of a trilogy. Although I have to think it'll probably be a prequel and a sequel, because after this, I think in the next game they're going to finish off Callahan and such, or finish off his regime. So after that's done, I don't think there'd be much of a game left to make. So my thoughts on the prequel, well, possible prequel. I think it would start after the November riots, perhaps around the time that Merc took Fate under his wing. Oh. Okay, as I was saying, the prequel probably somewhere after the November riots, in the time that Fate was still in training, and so we'll probably have to control a less experienced Fate or other runners. I can't think of anything they do for the plot there, but I think they can think of something. As for the possible sequel, I think in that the plot will mostly be to reveal Callahan's true face to the public, and to clear Kate and Fate's name, and to possibly bring back the city to the days of old, where it was dirty and dangerous, but alive and beautiful, as Fate said. Okay, as for gameplay with that, I think possibly it's going to be a co-op game, or at least have a co-op. You can, or at least co-op could be a possibility, where one player gets to control Fate, the other Kate, who will probably be training to be a runner as well, although she probably has a bit more experience with guns. That could possibly play a role. And seeing as that with Per Daniel Kruger taking over the police force, I'm thinking the police will, the Blues will will perhaps take the runner's side, but that's a bit unlikely, I believe. As for other characters, Celeste, for example, I think she'll also show up in the sequel, because she managed to escape during the boat cinematic at the end. Could be that she shows up, or perhaps she just skipped down. Probably, well, it could be either of them. Miller, his fate is left unknown, because all we need here is him getting cut off while a bit in the background there's gunfire. This could mean that he's killed, which would place him among the 9 that were killed. Or he's captured and taken to prison. Because I don't think Callahan would like to get the word out that one of his own lieutenants turned on him. But that's about it, I guess, for my speculation. And also for the credits. 15 minutes of gameplay and then about 10 of me chatting and credits. Okay, I'll end it here. So, well, now something else. I'm going to do, of course, extras in the next videos, but also once the extras are done with the unlockables, I'll show them next time. But after that's done, I'm going to call the end of the project. But I'm not finished with this game, because I'll be doing speedruns and time trials as a minor project. Something I'll upload of 1 video a week or so, where I record about 5 speedruns of a chapter or something, or and I pick out one speedrun. Get the words out right. I'll be, for example, I'll make 3 recordings of the same speedrun chapter, and well, speedrunning the same chapter, and then I'll upload the best. I think I'll upload one of these once a week. For the time trials, probably more, a week or so. Okay, so this has been Let's Play Mirror's Edge. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. I'm Mark91. Join me next time when we go over the extras. But until then, have a nice day and goodbye.